It might be that run reminded me of a day last month up in Cheshire. We came down the side of a hill. Excuse me, it looks like we might be getting another dose of Downton Abbey goodness. You remember that awesome show that wrapped up in 2015? Well, it turns out it's still super popular even after all this time. And hey, those 2 movies that came out afterward, they did pretty darn well at the box office. Now there's buzz going around that we might be in for a 7th season. Yep, you heard it right. It seems like the Crawley family and their crew might be making a comeback on our screens. A listing on Production Weekly spilled the beans about a project titled Downton Abbey 07 in the works. But wait, there's more. Highclere Castle, the iconic location where Downton Abbey was filmed, is dropping some major hints too. Their social media accounts are playing coy, but also dropping some not-so-subtle clues. Last week, they posted a mysterious reel with an IC caption about keeping secrets. And guess who made an appearance in the frame? None other than Thomas Barrow, a fan-favorite butler from the series. Sure, Highclere Castle often shares stuff about Downton Abbey, but the timing and framing of this post seem to be fueling the rumor mill even more. Plus, they threw in an intriguing caption on another picture, asking if it's Highclere Castle or Downton Abbey. Can they be any more obvious? Okay, maybe subtlety isn't their strong suit, but who cares when there's this much excitement brewing? While Highclere Castle seems to be up to something juicy, like maybe filming for Downton Abbey Season 7, it's still a bit of a mystery. The castle has been closed to the public this month, adding to the speculation. But despite all the buzz, there's no solid evidence yet that filming has kicked off. And as for new faces joining the cast,
nada.
It seems like the core group might be in the loop, but beyond that, it's all hush-hush. Once casting news starts trickling in, you can bet your teacup that the lid will be blown off this whole Downton Abbey secret project. But anyway, what is Downton Abbey? It is like stepping into a time machine and landing smack dab in the early 20th century. A grand Yorkshire estate bustling with life where the posh Crawley family rub shoulders with their loyal servants. This British historical drama takes you on a journey through the ups and downs of the aristocracy and their downstairs crew, set against the backdrop of real historical events like World War I and the Roaring Twenties. The show dives deep into juicy stuff like class divides, family drama, and of course, scandalous secrets. You'll meet a whole cast of characters, from the noble Crawleys to their devoted staff, played by some seriously talented actors like Maggie Smith and Hugh Bonneville. And hey, if you're itching for more Downton drama, keep your eyes peeled. While nothing's official yet, there's a sneaky suspicion that something's brewing behind the scenes. So stay tuned for updates. And if you're itching to binge watch, you can catch Downton Abbey on Netflix now. This brings me to storylines that they can follow in Season 7. Spoiler alert, and also, this is just for fun. Please don't start whining in the comments about how they wouldn't work. Feel free to add your own thoughts in the comments. 1. Edith's secret struggles. Edith finds herself on the receiving end of threatening letters exposing Marigold's true parentage. After a bit of sleuthing, it's revealed that Susan, always a thorn in Edith's side, is behind the blackmail. When Shrimpy catches wind of Susan's antics, he dishes out some long-overdue justice, leaving Susan out in the cold for good. 2. Mary's love triangle. Trouble brews in Mary's marriage to Henry when he's constantly absent. Enter Charles Blake, stirring up old feelings and tempting Mary into a dangerous affair. The season keeps viewers guessing as Mary teeters on the edge of a scandalous decision. 3. Daisy's tough choices. Daisy faces an unexpected pregnancy, but she's unsure if she's ready for motherhood. She ultimately decides to give birth but grapples with severe postpartum depression. Luckily, Andy, Mr. Mason, and Mrs. Patmore step in to offer their unwavering support through this challenging time. 4. Bates takes the fall. When Lord Merton falls ill from mysterious poisoning, Amelia, harboring deep-seated resentment, is revealed as the culprit. In a twist of fate, Mr. Bates, ever loyal, offers to take the blame to protect his family. However, life outside of prison isn't quite what he expected, especially with his irritating son in tow. These ideas sound like they'd add some serious spice to the next seasons of Downton Abbey. Here's how they could play out. 5. Wage woes. The downstairs staff reaches their breaking point when they discover their wages pale in comparison to those of factory workers. Robert, Ever the wise patriarch finds a compromise by easing their workload while maintaining their pay. He even jokes about the inevitable future where he'll have to dress himself. It's a win-win situation that highlights the evolving dynamics of class and labor during the time. 6. Thomas's return. Thomas makes a dramatic comeback to Downton after Goo's marriage facade crumbles. With Carson by his side, they tackle the new butler who's got a nasty streak. But as they peel back the layers, Thomas realizes the new guy is just a mirror of his old self. Instead of kicking him to the curb, Thomas extends a helping hand, leading to an unexpected romance blossoming between them. Together, they navigate the complexities of running Downton, with their love story subtly simmering in the background. 7. Building up to war. As tensions rise in Europe, Downton Abbey braces itself for the looming shadow of World War II. Season 7 could serve as a build-up, hinting at a storm on the horizon. And who knows? Season 8 could dive headfirst into the chaos and courage of wartime, delivering riveting drama and heart-wrenching moments as the Crawleys and their loyal staff face their greatest challenge yet. I am most excited about the last one because the show has been historically accurate for the most part. Downton Abbey is renowned for its meticulous attention to historical accuracy, vividly capturing the essence of the early 20th century. From the stark differences in costumes between seasons 1 and 2 reflecting the impact of World War I on fashion, to the elaborate footmen uniforms symbolizing social status and meticulously crafted with tiny Grantham crests on buttons, the show's dedication to authenticity shines through. It adeptly portrays generational differences in fashion, with younger characters embracing new trends while the older generation clings to tradition. Social hierarchies are vividly depicted through dressing rituals, uncovering the divide between the Crawley family and their servants. The show's portrayal of hat etiquette and meticulous attention to details like Queen Mary's jewels in Downton Abbey. The movie further enhanced its authenticity. These nuances not only enrich the visual experience, but also deepen our understanding of the era's societal norms, setting Downton Abbey apart and captivating audiences worldwide with its commitment to historical accuracy. While Downton Abbey prides itself on historical accuracy, keen-eyed viewers have spotted some inaccuracies. In the show's portrayal of certain aspects of the era, for instance, Reddit user Chocolate Pot pointed out that Lady Mary's corset in Season 1 is not quite true to the Edwardian era. The corset should have been longer, ending at mid-hip and offering minimal support as per the fashion of the time. Instead, Mary's corset appears designed to lift her bust, a departure from historical accuracy. Similarly, hemlines in 1927 were actually much higher than depicted in the show. While skirts should have been over 18 inches off the ground, the costume designers opted for longer hemlines, particularly for scenes involving a royal visit in Downton Abbey, the movie. This adjustment was likely made to accommodate modern sensibilities and expectations. Furthermore, occasional deviations from historical accuracy were made to appeal to a 21st century audience. Lady Mary's blue Fortuny dress, for example, features a plunging neckline that is inconsistent with the original design of the Delos dress. Additionally, some outfits, like those worn during the hunting sequence in Season 2, were noted to be several decades out of date by a hunting magazine editor. Despite these discrepancies, the show's commitment to visual impact and storytelling remains top-notch. So, I'm looking forward to seeing how they'll show the build-up to World War II and then the actual war. Well, that's it for today. Let us know what you think in the comments. Make sure that you like our video, subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching the video. We'll see you at the next one.